Omar, thanks for coming in. Hey, we're going to talk about the homework for day 3. So if you haven't done the homework for day 3 or if you haven't turned it in already, you need to turn it in, okay? But this is Unit 1, and then it's day 3 homework. Of course, I am Mr. Kraus, but for the next 10 minutes or so, you can call me Mr. Key. All right, determine if the relation below are one-to-one functions. So remember, if it's a one-to-one function, you got to first check vertical, then check horizontal. So vertical works, so it is a function, but fails the horizontal, so not a one-to-one function. This one passes both vertical and horizontal and vertical test, so yes, one-to-one. Now, for a list of values, what we're looking for is repeating x values or repeating y values. Now, there are no repeating y values, but I don't really care because I see repeating x values. So, no. This is not even a function. If the graph of the equation contains the point 311, what point will lie on the graph of its inverse? Well, remember, for inverses, we just switch x and y. Create a mapping function for the inverse. Okay. Remember, mapping functions for inverses are simply switching the x and y. Input, output. So, 38, 40, 50, 75. I've seen this picture before. 0, 12, 24, 36. So 0 went to 75. So 75 goes to 0. 50 came from 12. 40 came from 24. And 38 and 36. There it is. Write an inverse of the following using notation. So first thing we're going to do is switch. Remember, this is just a y. So we're going to switch x and y. X equals 8y minus 32. And now we solve for y. X plus 32 equals 8y. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. And I get 1/8 x plus 4 equals. Now I don't want to write y here. I want to now write it in inverse notation because I've solved for it. There's the answer. Again, remember this is y. So we're going to switch x and y. So 4y minus 18 equals x plus 6. We're going to add the 18 over. I don't show that work because we're in high school, upper level math. So we're going to add that 18 over and we get 24. And then we're going to divide each piece by 4. So again, I'm left with y, but I know I got to write it as f inverse because I want to use that notation. Equals, that's a 4 there. It doesn't look like a 4. I'll try to do a better job with my 4. X plus 6. Inverse notation. Now we're going to sketch. Now in order to sketch, what you need to do, and I would grab a different colored pen, is to find all the nice points. -4, 0. 0, -4. -2, -1, -1, -2. 0, I shouldn't be. 0, -2, -2, 0. 2, -3, -3, 2. 4, -4, -4, 4. So I just. And I'm sorry, kids, the best I can do is, oh my gosh. There she is. Okay. I'm just going to highlight some points. By the way, this is not a one-to-one function. So when I draw the inverse of this was a one-to-one function. So notice the blue and the pink are both functions. This is not a one-to-one function. So when I actually draw this inverse, the inverse will not be a function. All right, so this point here is -1, 5, so 5, -1. Draw that right? Oh, I switched it on the graph. 0, 4, so 4, 0. -2, 4, so 4, -2. 1, 1, so 1, 1. And negative 3, 1, so 1, negative 3. 2, negative 4, so negative 4, 2. And negative 4, negative 4, so negative 4, negative 4. And you'll notice, do you think that pink function is a function or is it not? Right? Doesn't that fail the horizontal line or the vertical line test? So it's not a function. All right, those are those two. Now all we got to determine if the inverse is going to be a function. And the only time it will be a function if it is a one-to-one function. So yes, the inverse will be a function because this is one-to-one. This fails the vertical line or the horizontal line test. It's a function, but it's not a one-to-one function. So no, inverse, not a function. Yes, since one-to-one. Fails, so no. Inverse is not a function. So what do we learn? To find an inverse, we switch x and y, or we reflect over the line y equals x. That's it. All right, that's the end of homework. Bye. Hope you had a good time. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Hit the subscribe button, kids.